you guys can obviously see that the last two trades that I took last night were both. Hi, good morning boys, I just woke up and I'm reading the Bible right now and I want to give you guys a little verse. So we got Proverbs, which is full of good as verses. Whoever rebukes a person will end in gaining favor rather than the one who has a flattering tongue. Yeah, now we're gonna head off to the gym. We're just about done with the workout. I'm gonna do some bicep curls and then that's the last. We just got back from the gym, made some veggies and some meal prep. We're gonna watch some YouTube and wait for London session to come through. I am just looking at the market, seeing if there's any plays that we could take tonight, but we do have CPI at 2:30 in the morning. So if anything, we're gonna be looking for a little scalp during London session, which is in around 1.5 hours. So yeah, until then, we're gonna edit last night's trade recap. From the look of shorts on the EU right now, if we can get a 5-minute break, and yeah, if we break structure, I'll look for an entry on a small time frame fair value gap, and we'll go over the charts in a second. Alright, we're in. Boom. See how this plays out. So, as you guys can see, we got liquidity swept, hit our stop loss, and then it absolutely dumped. So on the weekly time frame, I was pretty bearish because we have been bearish recently. The last breaker structure was bearish right here, and we came into a hard time frame POI for me, which was this weekly fair value gap. So as soon as price came into here and started showing us bearish price action, I was like, okay, cool, I want to look for shorts. This whole week I've been wanting to look for shorts. As soon as price took out this drawn liquidity and tapped into the weekly fair value gap, I was like, bro, we're in a market maker sell model. We have so much liquidity that we want to target from right here, all this liquidity down here. And like, yeah, this was my POI. As soon as this got tapped into and we started seeing bearish candles on the daily time frame, 1 bearish candle, 2 bearish candles, 3 bearish candles, I was like, yeah, we want to look for a short. We got some more confirmation on the 4-hour by the fact that like we're breaking structure to the downside right here. We're just making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So it's like, it's pretty clear that we're going to the downside on the 4-hour after tapping into our high time frame POI. We have another 4-hour fair value gap, which got tapped into today, which was part of my daily bias. So we go into the 1-hour. So we come down and we retrace into the POI. What do I want to look for in order to take a trade? Well, obviously, the retracement has to give us some bullish price action. What I want to do is wait for the trend to flip back to the downside, flip back to bearish price action. So we want to look for some bearish market structure. We can see that on the 1-hour time frame, break structure to the downside. That's great. That's good enough confirmation for me to take a trade. So I'm like, okay, cool. We have this 1-hour fair value gap. I'm like, all right, I want to enter based off price tapping into here. The one bad thing about this trade today was we had a 1-hour fair value gap up here. Now I'm going to tell you what mistakes I made and what I could have done better, because this could have easily been won if I just like it's not even like this got hit, but like it's more about the habits that I should have done. But anyways, on the 15-minute time frame, we can clearly see like we just had a bearish leg, retracement. Same again. Bearish leg, bullish retracement. What do we want to look for price to do? We want to look for price to flip bearish, especially coming into our another POI being this 15-minute fair value gap and the 1-hour fair value gap. So we want to see price flip bearish again after having this little bullish retracement. What can we look for? We want to look for price to break structure. Break structure right there on the 5 minute after tapping into the 1 hour fair value gap, which is this white line. So we shift structure to the downside. We have a 5 minute fair value gap. Bang. I press short. If I put my stop loss above here at the end of the fair value gap, that would have been a good win. But what did I do? Because I limited how far I wanted to target just to this draw, not to like the overall draw on sell side liquidity down here, right? We could have easily targeted this because this was an A+ setup. But because I only targeted this draw, this only allowed me to have a tight stop loss. So I put my stop loss here. I put my stop loss at this manipulation high. Now, sometimes that can work, sometimes it doesn't, just like today. But the main reason on why I think I lost this, and why I think God made me lose this, because you always gotta involve God into your trading. If you win, you deserve to win. If you lose, it's a lesson. It's a lesson from the Lord. So anyways, the reason why I think I lost this was to teach me, stop putting your stop loss at the manipulation high, because that gives the market an opportunity to liquidity sweep you just like it did today. But B, stop putting your stop loss below a POI. At the bare minimum, it should be at the top of the 1 hour fair value gap. Because this price could still want to, like, if we replay, even though we've shifted structure, even though we've broken structure, price could still want to come up into this POI and go do something like that and then continue lower, just to take out more people's stop losses. So the main thing I should have done today was factor in, we have a POI, stop loss needs to be at least at the very top of it, or we can just go 10 pips, go for a 1-to-1, or even just have the confidence to target sell side liquidity, the external draw, because otherwise it gets hit straight away. It was a beautiful trade. The main thing I learned, and that I'm going to try to apply for more future trades, number one, just give my trade space to run. If it's an A+ setup like it was today, just give it plenty of space to run. Number two, put it above a POI. But yeah, that's the video. That's the trade I took. If you guys can notice anything about my daily biases, it is super fractal. It is just the high time frame lining up with the small time frame and the market giving you a good setup. And I truly believe when you take setups when the market is like lining up on all time frames, you're going to get good setups like this where it pushes towards your TP straight away. But yeah. Alright boys, that's going to be the end of the video. Before I end this off, I'm going to give you guys a little message to take on you throughout your day. Alright, so my message to you guys today is, you need to plant and water the seeds before God makes them grow. So that means the action and the effort that you put into achieving your goals, whether that's in the gym or whether that's in the market or whether that's with your relationships, ultimately you are going to have to put in the effort, and if you don't put in the effort, nothing's going to grow. But at the end of the day, if you do see success, if you do see your body's getting better, you're making more money, you're leveling up in terms of life and status, you need to appreciate God, you need to thank God, because ultimately He's the one who's making it grow. He's the one who's making your body grow. He's the one who's giving you success. You can water and plant the seeds, but it's the Lord that makes it grow. So give all glory to God. Even though you may be putting in all the effort, none of us would be here without Him. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment down below, and check out my Instagram. I'm trying to grow that. I'm going to be posting more on there, posting some good Bible verses, posting maybe even my trades. And yeah, I love it and appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. And peace out, man. Bow!